this shows the mindset of Modi and the Hindutva regime, which is presently ruling Hindustan, and which is actually creating problems not only for Pakistan but for the whole region. That by saying this thing to a neighbor, a nuclear neighbor, that we are going to erase you from the map is something which is really, I mean, it is unprecedented. No one would, I mean, ever give this sort of statement, even for a very small country, which is independent, which has its own sovereign boundaries and its own, map on the earth, and which is accepted by the United Nations and most of the countries, and which has and a country like Pakistan, which Alhamdulillah is a powerful country, not only militarily, but of 250 million people. And subsequently, in whatever conflicts, we have shown this thing that India doesn't have any might to even, take an inch of this country, or to what to talk about subduing this country or creating any serious harm, while they've been doing this thing through irregular means towards our western border. But I personally think that such statements are not going to be of any use, any help for them. Even the domestic audience very seriously know that a country which has been considering and have been, giving such sort of impression that they are the fourth strongest military, the rising economy, and the shining India, fell like a house of cards and like a mud house, on sixth and seventh night. And that seriously reflects that their basics, their bases, and their foundations are very weak. I mean, as it is said by Allama Iqbal, that जो शाख नाजुक पे आशियाना बनेगा ना पायदार होगा. So actually, their foundations are very weak, and they're going to crumble in case they go for any adventure in the future. I personally think that in the past two incidents in 2019, once they just threw the bombs across the border and were trying to engage few targets, and they lost two of their jets, and one of their pilot was captured also. We showed that sagacity, we showed that maturity, we showed that restraint, and we not only gave them a message of military ethics. We returned that prisoners of war with due respect and with few gifts also, because we have some, even in war you have some military ethics.